Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Light Talk, where we discuss trends in the optics industry with some of the best in the business. I'm your host, Scott Bass, Senior Director of Global Marketing for Edmund Optics, here to talk with a very special guest on a very interesting topic. Today, we are focused on India. India is such a fast-growing market across so many different sectors and industries in the optics, lasers, photonics, no exception. We at Edmund Optics have invested heavily in the region, including a new physical office in Bangalore. And to join me today in our conversation, I'd like to introduce Deepthi Shashikumar, Technical Engineering Manager at Edmund Optics. How are you, Deepthi?
Hi, I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Great, thank you. So Deepthi runs our new office in India and is responsible for the amazing success we've experienced so far. She is very talented, I must say. She has been with the company for 8 years and really has a unique perspective on not only India, but our Asian business in general. She lived in Singapore for a number of years, working with customers all over the region. So Deepthi, tell us about the optics, lasers, and photonics market in India.
Optics, laser, and photonics market in India had been traditionally focused around the defense sector. And since last couple of years, we have seen that that's slowly starting to change. We can see a lot of growth happening in different sectors like laser processing, defense and R&D institute, biodiagnostics, especially I should say the medical industry. We are seeing a lot of growth in that area. I should say that optics right now is one of the priority areas of government as well. So Indian government is considering photonics as one of their priority areas for growth. So we do see a lot of substantial fundings coming in and a lot of R&D happening around that sector as well.
All right. So now, obviously, we can't ignore COVID. India got hit hard, but I'm hoping some bright spots came out of this pandemic in terms of rapid advancement of optical technologies. So can you share an actual example of what one of our customers has done with optics to fight or diagnose COVID?
Yeah, sure. So one of our customers who are actually one of the major RT-PCR manufacturers in India, they already had a machine which was capable of diagnosing about 28 different diseases. So once COVID happened, they were in a position to sort of tweak their machine very quickly. And they came out with like a new solution, I would say within about 2-3 months after COVID, in which they were able to detect and diagnose COVID much faster than the conventional RT-PCR systems. So we have been fortunate enough to partner with them. We have been working with them for over 4 years right now. And at this point, they contacted us and they had a lot of requirements for optics, obviously. One of them was filters. And we were in a position where we could actually sort of expedite our manufacturing and meet their demands. They were able to put their system out there into the market pretty quickly.
Fascinating. What's another interesting example outside of COVID? I know biomed is big in India, but what else?
Another interesting one would be, I guess, the diamond industry in India. So this is something very unique to India as well. Yeah, so many people do not realize that India actually processes about 80% of world's raw diamond. So that means that the raw diamond stone, they take that stone, they put it into a machine called a planning machine, and our imaging systems in which we supply telecentric lenses. Those lenses are used in order to image the inside of diamond, and they see what are the defects inside the diamond, and then they plan on how exactly should we be cutting a diamond in order to get the maximum efficient output. And obviously, diamonds are expensive, so you can't really afford to have too much of wastage as well. That's industry.
Interesting. Who knew?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm still amazed to this day to see all the different applications optics, really drive, but you don't even think about it. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And overall, it's just amazing how things, just the growth in India, across all these different, applications, industries, you just see this constant evolution. So where do we go from here? What's your perspective of the future of this industry in India?
Finally, India is going into the automation phase. So we can see a lot of, factories, not just factories, like even agricultural sector, pharmaceutical inspection sectors, automobile inspection sectors. So all of those are going into the automation phase. So we do see a lot of growth coming in that way as well. And also, I think COVID happening has put like a lot of focus on these areas that, yes, we need to invest a lot into our biomedical systems, and also maybe automate and not heavily rely on labor work, make sure that whenever this pandemic happens next, we are ready for it.
Well, thank you, Deepthi. It's clear that India is really an incubator for technology, especially when it comes to optical innovation. And regardless of your role or what type of company you work for, I think we could all agree that India needs to be on your radar, at least if you're serious about global reach. And always feel free to reach out to us, at Emin Optics, to discuss your optical needs in India and how we can help. But regardless of how you get your help, the demand is there. And there really are just groundbreaking applications that you heard from Deepthi being developed every day to support the challenges humanity faces over the next few decades. So embrace the opportunities that India unlocks for the rest of the world. It's all out there. So thank you, everyone, for watching. Good luck, and we'll see you on our next episode of Light Talk. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.